Hello all, this is Nandini, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science at Dr. S.N.S. Rajlakshmi College of Arts and Science. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the relationship between AR and other technologies. So let's we discuss. So the AR, it is compared with the other technologies. First we have to compare with VR. So the AR, it overlays the computer generated 3D content onto the real world. But in VR, it visually immersive, and the user with simulated the objects and the environment. And the in AR, the user is able to interact with the real world and virtual world, but in VR, it is completely shut down the real world, and it make user think that they are the really in the virtual world. In AR, the user can clearly distinguish between both the world, real and virtual. But in VR, the user finds it hard to differentiate between virtual and real. In AR, it is achieved by smartphones, tablets, and AR wearables, but in VR, it is achieved by AR headsets. So this is the small differentiate between AR and VR. And next technology is AR with XR. So the AR, it is the augmented reality, and it is taking part of the physical world, then it replaces the digital content. But in XR, it combines the experience of the AR, VR, and MR, that is XR. And in AR, it alerts your perceptions of the reality, but in XR, it blends the physical and virtual world, and it gives the immersive experience. In AR, it is not an immersive and personalized as XR, but in XR, it is a line between the real world and digital world. In AR, it is not an XR, but in XR, it combines the AR, VR, and MR. So this is the differentiate between AR and XR. And next one is metaverse with AR. In metaverse, it is fully realized virtual universe or world, but in AR, it is the technology, and it overlays the digital content onto the physical world. And the metaverse, it is the immersive and 3D environment, but in AR, it is the 2D or 3D objects which is overlaid onto the real world. And in metaverse, it allows for the social interaction with other users in a virtual environment, but in AR, it is used for individual experience. In metaverse, it is specialized hardware such as AR headsets. It is the users used some specialized hardware such as AR headsets, but in AR, the users can be experienced through the mobile devices or any kind of AR glasses. In metaverse, the self-contained digital environment that is not tied to the physical world, but in AR, it is enhance the physical environment and by adding the digital content. The example of the metaverse is Second Life, but in AR, it is the example for the Snapchat and some AR kind of applications, or gaming applications. So these are the example for the AR applications. So this is the common relationship between AR and MR and VR. So the VR is it is a fully artificial environment, and it provide a full immersive experience in the virtual environment. And AR, it is the virtual objects and it overlaid on the real world environment, so it enhances the digital objects into the real world. And in MR, it is the combinations of AR and VR. So the virtual environment combined with the real world, so they interact with the both real world and virtual environment in the MR. So these are the difference between the relationship between the other technologies. Thank you.